To the Harbor One Hotline, Michael Irvin. Good afternoon.
Hey, what's up, guys? How's everybody?
Very good.
Calm before the storm. Obviously, the Bills are coming into town, and I hear you chuckling already, Playmaker. But
because we got a great week of football now. Last week, it was pretty scattered. When I was okay, I got my EEI. I had to go back and watch that Vikings-Patriots game. I was like, man, that was so long ago. It felt like it's so long ago. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I said, let me go see this game again. It just felt like we played them games. I don't know. It just feels like a long time. Maybe I worked so much. That's what it is. I'm overworked. That's what it is. I worked so much. I know Thanksgiving just was past. But yeah, but we got a great slate of games this week. I love it when we come down to the wire and everybody gets into that. It's playoff fight mode time now, so we'll get good games, and this will be a great game.
Yeah, no, that's definitely what we're getting tonight as far as, two teams fighting for their spots, whether it's at the top of the playoff standings or right there trying to get that last wild card spot. But in your mind, Michael, what do the Patriots need to do in order to pull off the upset tonight?
Oh, man, I think they got a great chance at pulling off the upset here. You got some offense on Thanksgiving, that offense you have been looking for. You know what I mean? You got some good offense. The Bills haven't been playing as well. Haven't been playing as well lately. You saw what they did last couple of weeks. I know they had to go to Detroit and all the timing and everything. It lost Von Miller. So there's an opportunity right there to pull an upset. And I guarantee you this is going to be a lot closer game than a lot of people think.
What is it that jumped out about the Patriots' offensive performance last week against Minnesota that stood out to you, Michael? You mentioned you went back and watched that game again. Was there anything that jumped out on that side of the ball?
Well, just listen. Remember I talked to you guys a couple of weeks ago, and I talked about how, man, this thing looked disjointed. The offense looked disjointed. I saw Mac Jones taking a 3-step drop on pass routes that receivers were running deeper routes. I told you those drops usually time up with the depth of a route. 3 steps going to give you a 6-yard route. 5-yard slant route, 6-yard out, a hitch route, quick. It's a quick play, quick hit. So even a smoke screen is get the ball and it's 1 step. That's why they call it a smoke screen. 1-step throw. Your drop has to time up with the depth of routes, and it at least all my years they did, and it wasn't timing up. Now you're doing better. They're doing much better at that. They put Mac Jones. They got him when they put him in shotgun. Now his drops are timing up better, and the receivers now are coming open at the right time. And you saw some more completed passes. It sounds like a simple thing, but I don't know why it wasn't timing up like that. It seems like they got all that fixed.
Patriots are in the middle of a stretch where they play these elite wide receivers every single week for now through the rest of the season. Last week it was Justin Jefferson. Tonight it's Steph Diggs. And you're the perfect guy to ask this, Michael, but what makes Steph Diggs so good? Because in Minnesota, he was very good. But now in Buffalo, he is sort of taking his game to even another level.
Well, because he got his quarterback now. You look at how he's talking when he talks about Josh Allen. He's a fighter. He's a winner, and he didn't feel he had the quarterback that was fighting and winning for him. You remember now, Kirk Cousins was throwing a lot of balls to Adam Thielen over there when Stefon Diggs was there. And Stefon Diggs clearly much better than Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen now, speaking of Adam Thielen, I don't know what happened to him. He's not the receiver he used to be. Nobody mentions that anymore. But Diggs is still the beast that he is right now. And now he has a quarterback that he's committed to. He always talks about it. He knows I can go and say anything to the quarterback. I get him ready. That thing there brings a different thing. I remember I told you guys, listen, man, I don't care what you do. Don't you try to intercept Troy Aikman's football. I love my mama, and I take care of my mama and my mother-in-law. I take care of all of them, love them, and took care of all my life. I even told them, don't y'all try to intercept my quarterback's football. I love y'all, but don't y'all ever try to intercept. You see, when you get that personal relationship with your quarterback, it means a lot. And it's so interesting. You don't see Justin Jefferson having that problem worried about where Kirk Cousins going with the football and divvying up those passes and have them on the same page. Every chance he gets, he goes to Justin Jefferson. That touchdown he threw to Thielen against the Patriots last week, when I was watching it, you could see the only reason he threw that to Thielen is because they were clearly, when they did that deep crossing route, clearly the safety said, I'm going with Jefferson. He threw that to Thielen late in the corner because he was almost thinking, I'm about to throw this ball in the double team against Justin Jefferson, because he had already caught like 2 or 3 passes on those double teams before. You see what I'm saying? Now, Justin Jefferson and Kirk Cousins have that relationship that Stefon Diggs and Josh Allen has right now. So that's what makes it dangerous. Last week, when Patriots did great, they did the right thing last week in trying to take out Justin Jefferson. That's why they double teamed. That's what. But what Kirk Cousins said is, I can't let you do this anymore. I realized against Philadelphia, I realized against Dallas, whenever I let somebody take away Justin Jefferson, we have no shot. And he threw the ball in there anyway. Josh Allen is going to have to take some of those chances tonight.
Michael Irvin with Regression. Keefe is with us each and every Thursday on the Harbor One Hotline. I'm not going all full Marcellus Wallace here, Michael Irvin. However, the last 2 times the Patriots played the Bills, the defense got pantsed. So does pride F with you in a situation like this? How much does pride matter for the Patriots defense tonight?
Oh, yeah, it matters. Because they got people like you saying that what you just said. You see what I'm saying? Just keep saying that every day on the radio so they can hear. Just in case, you know what I'm saying? Every chance you get, you just say, boy, they got job last couple times playing. And I guarantee you, they'll give you a step up and give you a little bit more. So that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out, because as I said to you before, their offense hadn't been hitting on all cylinders. And the Patriots defense been playing some pretty good defense now. So let's see what happens tonight.
What have you made of Josh Allen's season to this point? I know he's got the elbow injury he's been dealing with. He came into the year as the favorite to win the MVP. Feels like he's had a good year, yet the interceptions and a couple of fumbles have kind of maybe held him back from being the favorite at this point to win the MVP.
Well, being up there with the Patrick Mahomes, I said Tua, and then the Jalen Hurts, even though the odds in the rankings said Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, and then Tua, Yeah, but it has been those turnovers, and it's not just the turnovers. Excuse me, it's where those turnovers occurred. Those turnovers occurred in the red zone. So like, I don't even mind that Josh Allen threw an interception in the red zone when he was going for the win late in the game. I tell you, I'd rather have the quarterback go for it, and I say, hey, no, I'll try to pull him back. Then the quarterback that won't go for it, and you try to push him out there. So I don't mind him trying it. That I call an aggressive mistake. I just gotta have I gotta have him win more of those tries. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I want you trying them, but I want you winning more than you losing. You can't be aggressive and go down here and throw 2, 3, 4 interceptions in the red zone. I want you to come out 3-on-1. Maybe I gave up 1 interception, but we won 3 of those other games when we got down there late. And his odds are just bad. So that pulls him off the MVP race. But trust me, Josh Allen to do so much. He had so much, man. And it's not just his arm. It's his legs. It's the kind of first downs he has to go get because he's such a big back, a big quarterback that'll run you over. He may not be in the National Football League's MVP, but I guarantee you he'll be in the Buffalo Bills MVP race.
All right, our question of the week from Michael Irvin brought to you by the Catches Law Group, New England's personal injury pros at catcheslaw.com. It's a question really for you based on your playing days, Michael Irvin. We actually had someone in our Twitch chat say, ask the Playmaker which corner covered him the best. We've talked so much about all these elite wide receivers, Justin Jefferson, here comes Stefon Diggs, but who did the best job against you when you played?
Well, football is such a mental game for me. Yeah, and I played with so many guys that truly followed me all over the field. We get so many guys we call shutdown corners. They're shut down 1 week, and then the next couple of weeks, you don't even hear from the guys. as a call to a shutdown corner. You know, I played the Deion Sanders, the Darryl Greens, all of those guys were real shutdown corners. The only guy that I had problems with, and we can go through the numbers, I've had great numbers, set records, broken records, playing against all of those guys on number of catches and number of yards, playing against all of them. But one guy would always have a problem with. His name was Robert Massey. Robert Massey got drafted by the Saints. Robert Massey was Drew Rosenhaus's first client. There became Drew Rosenhaus, one of my best friends in college. I got him into the agency business, and Robert Massey was coming out, and he was recruiting Robert Massey, and I wanted to help him recruit Robert Massey. So I would call Robert and tell him, man, watch this, watch the game today. I'm going to do this to the dude. Oh, he's going to come up to the stern line of scrimmage. I'm going to hit him in the mouth. First play, just to set the tone. I told him everything. I didn't think about wanting them to have to play against this joker. I told him everything. And then, when I got ready to play him, right, hey, I said, oh, my God. He walked up on me, man. He said, oh, Mike, I ain't going to let you do that to me. And then backed up. And from that play on, he was in my head. I would be coming off a game with Rob Woodson, 169 yards, Deion Sanders, 190 yards, and I'll play Robert Massey have 2 for 30. So what is this? What the hell just happened here? But it was all in my head. I just should have never talked to him. I should have let Drew recruit him yourself. If it's a wide receiver, I could have helped him with it. But I should have kept my mouth out of that DB here.
All right, last thing real quick before we let you go, Michael. Who wins tonight, Pats or Bills?
Well, I had the Bills going into this game, man. I just think they're in a place right now where they have to start getting rolling. But I'm going to tell you something now with what we saw. If Bill can properly take Stefon Diggs out, because he couldn't properly take Justin Jefferson out, because Kirk Cousins went to him anyway. If he can properly take Stefon Diggs out of this game, and you're not going to stop him completely, because him and Allen is not going to let you do that. You know what I mean? Allen's going to force some balls into him, but you could take him out early. Make the plays that he made late. See, because if you take him out that first quarter and not make many plays that second quarter, now he's frustrated. And you'll have an opportunity to win this game.
Michael Irvin, thank you, friend. We appreciate it. Enjoy tonight. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, guys. Appreciate you talking.
Thanks,
There
Michael.
we go.